Hi everyone, this is Sylvie, and I am doing my first hoop tutorial. I got asked by one of the people on my fan page to help them with vertical chest hooping, shoulder hooping, that kind of thing. Took me a really long time to figure out how to vertical chest hoop. It's a totally different type of hooping. Um, you think a lot of the times that you can, be chest hooping and then kind of be able to go down, but that's not really the case. So there's a couple things that I do in order to get me into kind of that vertical position. Sorry, my light is garbage. I just decided to film this at 9 o'clock at night. So some of the things, prerequisites, I would say, to help you with vertical chest hooping is obviously being comfortable hooping on your chest with your arms in, with your arms out. Another thing too is a lot of stuff that you do when you're vertically down is different kinds of breaks. So being comfortable with breaks, because one of the ways that I learned how to do this, besides like the normal like putting it here and then trying to duck it and but one of the ways that really helped me to learn how to do vertical chest hooping was to start it with paddle breaks. So if you know paddle breaks, it's when you're pushing from the inside of the hoop and you're just stalling it with your outside hand. So it kind of looks like that. Now what I do usually when I'm chest hooping, and I mean you can do it with a normal break too, is I will be normal chest hooping, I'll break it, and as I'm breaking it, I kind of move my body down. And instead of this kind of movement that you do when you do horizontal chest hooping, you're kind of doing more of like a pumping movement. And you kind of, I know for me, it helps to kind of use one of my arms to kind of push. So usually what I'll do is like with everything, turning is easiest with it, but with this it's kind of better to be a little more stationary. So you'll start off kind of chest hooping, you'll do your breaks, and as you do your breaks, kind of move it down. This will get you comfortable with the way that the hoop is going around your body. And what you can kind of figure out to do is to move your body with the hoop, and I pump my shoulder. So you're kind of doing this movement. Looks super goofy without a hoop. So once again, you start chest hooping, you can break it down. This will give you the understanding of how the hoop moves around your body, and once you feel that, move with the hoop down, and you pump your arm up, down. From here, you can do your breaks. But it's almost like how you shimmy up your hoop from your hips to your torso when you're bringing, the hoop up. It's kind of the same thing. When you vertical hoop, you kind of shimmy your way down. I guess like the easiest ways that I've learned to kind of progress to doing stuff is just kind of drilling breaks down here. Paddle breaks help because it gives the hoop an extra push. And then I know when you're not doing it on your shoulders and you're doing it on your chest, it really helps to kind of push your chest out in kind of a bumping motion. So you're kind of putting your body like this and kind of going like this, either with your body or you can jump to kind of give a little bit of extra something. So what that looks like is I'll bring it down normally, kind of pump it around, take my arms out. Once again, when you put your arms in, you're looking for the opening down there. So I hope that helped. If anyone has any questions, feel free to comment below. Yeah, and I hope that helped, Joni. Thanks, guys.